player who you'd most like to see United sign?
Ooh. Something I think they need is that probably a Declan Rice thing.
Yeah.
Just to tip it into a cup and drink that as well, the sprout juice.
We don't have turkey of goose.
Oh, fucking what? What?
He's taking a
We have a goose. He has pulled me up for a croquette. He's having a goose.
We have a goose.
Welcome to the good, the bad and the football. And firstly, to all our subscribers, Merry Christmas. And to those who don't subscribe but watch us anyway, Merry Christmas to you. And to those who don't even like us, Merry Christmas as well. Because at Christmas, even twats get a season's goodwill out of us. And before we get going, lads, because I know what you two are like. You told me about being in the changing rooms. You never used to give each other cards and presents. But I'm all about softening you up. So I've got you a little bit of something today. Dad's gone to Iceland. Here we go.
Oh no!
I've put a lot of thought into this as well. Merry Christmas,
Oh,
Bob.
I like these. I've seen these bags. They're good.
Oh, they're under these.
Oh, they're under.
Merry
Thanks,
Christmas.
mate. Thanks very much
you,
for that.
Paddy.
Yours is on the way. Santa will be on the way soon.
Card
For
as
you.
well.
mate.
Card
Thank
as
you.
well. There, yeah, lads.
Thanks very
Merry
much.
Christmas, boys.
Are you a card man first or a present man
Well,
first?
whatever you want, lads.
M&S.
Whatever you want.
M&S. He's got
Oh,
these.
it's not
Hey.
messing about. It's not been
He's got
card
these,
factory,
he's got
have
these
you?
for nothing.
Not been, oh, yeah.
He's got these for nothing. Yeah, sponsored. Yeah.
The most wonderful time.
Notice
of
the
life.
what a
colour.
lovely card.
Notice the colour.
Gold.
Gold. Winners.
I'll tell you what, that's very nice of that, Paddy.
Winners.
Oh, lovely that.
Winners.
Paddy. Thank
Put
you.
that
That's all right. It's no
Thanks very
problem.
much.
No problem.
I'll give you yours
Is that the
next
same
year.
card? He's got the box,
I
hasn't
knew
he?
it.
He's got the box, hasn't he?
I knew it. I
So
knew
if
it.
he likes.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yankee candle.
beautiful.
Loves a Yankee, this lad.
Just what I needed.
Look
that,
at
Paddy.
that.
I was going to buy a couple of them today, but not anymore.
Hey.
Thank you, Paddy.
Hey, there's something else in there as well. Something else in there as well. Now, you notice how he's saying, what's this? About 3 podcasts back, he's telling us all about making candles. Clearly, he doesn't recognise the candle making kit.
making it up, wasn't it?
There, yeah.
Yeah, hey, that's
You
very
got your
kind
up
of you.
there,
Thanks,
yeah.
mate. Thanks
Thoughtful,
very
you
much.
see.
Thank you,
Thoughtful.
Paddy. That's lovely,
You're
that.
welcome,
Thank
lads.
you.
You're welcome.
Look,
You're
smell
welcome.
that. That's lovely, that.
You're welcome.
Thank you, mate.
Calm and quiet place.
And to any of my mates who are watching
you.
this who gave me these as presents for me,
Last year.
I'm sorry. I apologise for the
I'm going to keep
re-gifting.
that, actually.
Hey, they're on
Reuse
there.
them. You
Perfect.
reuse them.
Reuse them.
Recycle
They
them.
are
No
so
tax on
handy, them.
Very nice of that, Patrick.
Very
Right.
thoughtful, thank you.
You're very welcome,
Is that a box
lads.
set? These box sets, though, aren't they? You've not got individual ones, have you? Like, see your scores there?
Do the same.
I mean, same. I mean, that's a
Yeah,
bit
he's got
poor.
them for nothing.
That's a bit
Definitely-
poor, isn't
definitely
it?
got them for
The
nothing.
presents are lovely. The cards are a bit poor.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I thought gold as well. Winners, these lads. Just, let's, a little bit of thought. That's all. That's all it takes,
Very
doesn't it?
kind,
You know
mate.
what I mean? Remembering stuff. I had at our house some signed Mike Tyson shorts, and do
did
you know
you?
why I didn't bring them? I couldn't find them. I thought I'm bringing them in.
I'd love them.
I know.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I would bring
used to
them
like
in.
Mike Tyson.
You getting the little black
I
boots as
wouldn't
well?
change. I wouldn't change that for anything. That self-made.
Hey,
I'm going to
just-
make you one. I'm going to make you one. That's what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
How do you actually do that?
You
What
melt
is it?
You put the wick in. You melt it. Obviously, it goes hard again. Then you just pass it on to.
So you just put it in any like old pot or something?
Well, when you get your candles run out, basically, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
They get them big ones at about $9 to change.
We love a bit of
My
candle.
daughter,
We
my
love
daughter
a
used
bit
to,
of
my
candle
daughter, my
chat
daughter used
on
to
here.
fill them up.
Love a bit of candle
If we don't
chat.
get a candle sponsor shit pretty soon, there's something wrong, isn't there?
I'm really sorry to do this to you because we're in the swing of things. It's Christmas. We're all in lovely moods here, but I'm going to have to talk about the Villa game, lads. Let's forget Park United at the minute. Let's talk about Morgan Rogers. 7 goals, 3 assists. England number 10. That's looking like a tricky spot to fill, really, isn't it? Because there's a lot of good contenders there. But surely it's great for the World Cup next year. Is he a shoe-in?
I think the way he's playing now, and obviously it's a long way to go in the season, but certainly the way he's playing now, he's looking unplayable. He's quick, he's powerful, and his finishes yesterday they're unbelievable. And I've watched him a little bit because it's my daughter's boyfriend's best mate, and I went and watched them at Villa instead. I went in his box actually.
Your daughter's boyfriend scoring on goal this week?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
unlucky one. He said a great finish, but no, literally, it's
Have
one.
I missed something here? What's going on here?
So it's one of them. So it's one of them ones where basically you're looking at someone who you've got a soft spot for anyway, but he's playing as good as anybody else in that position.
It's just a bit early to say that, isn't it?
Yeah.
whatever.
Anything could
December.
happen. You just hope.
You've got another 6 months, and he's got unbelievable competition on it. And do you know what? We say he's a number 10. He's not really playing number 10.
I know.
He played on the left-hand side yesterday.
Yeah.
So
I think
he's adaptable as well.
I think in the World Cup as well, you're going to need players that come off the bench and can get you a goal or can change a game. And he's certainly one that I would be looking at right now. Scholesy's right, it changes in 3 or 4 or 5 months. But right now, you'd have to think he's a great squad player for any competition.
The strength in that position is unbelievable. You think of Foden, Palmer, Bellingham.
I was just going to say, and what's crazy? So you got Rodgers, Foden, Palmer, all at Man City's academy.
Yeah.
Incredible. That's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd probably seen them as
I remember seeing them when they were kids. You like to think when you're involved in an academy that your players are like the best, and Man United players are always the best. But we had a lot of really good players back then. But I remember going to, I tell you who else was at City at the time, Sancho as well.
Yeah.
And they was going, wow, he's going to be a good player. And every single one of them lads, you're thinking they've got potential. I remember seeing Foden. He was a tiny kid. But his ability was phenomenal. Palmer was a bit different when I seen him. Again, really good, but you're thinking, he's got Foden in front of him. How's he going to get in? But I think when they're that good, you find a way through. I mean, when we come through as players, Giggs is a prime example for me.
Yeah.
When Ryan Giggs come through, Ryan was a phenomenal footballer at a young age. But people forget he had Lee Sharp in front of him. Lee Sharp was the wonder kid of British football. He was playing for Man United at 18. He was like scoring goals. But you find a way through, and I think with them lads, they've gone. Obviously, Rodgers has gone on, Palmer has gone to different clubs, but now you're looking at them going, they've obviously had a really good ground.
They had to show patience. You think of, I remember Foden was first coming through. There was uproar that Guardiola weren't playing him. A little bit in the way that Mainoo's not playing for United, I suppose, but they just kept with him, didn't they? They trusted him. To be fair, David Silva playing in front of him, and you always thought he was the natural successor to that. He's proven to do that. I think the Cole Palmer buy from Chelsea was unbelievable.
Yeah.
40 million quid for him.
And was it the first time he faced City in a Chelsea shirt? He had that penalty and he scored it, didn't he? Cool as a cucumber at the end of the game.
Probably. It was right at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was right at the end.
Yeah, it was at Chelsea's game.
Chelsea's game. They let him go.
He's got some balls out to go and do that.
Yeah.
But all three of them players, for me, you're looking at them and going, how can they not be in the World Cup squad right now?
They'll be in the squad. There's no doubt about that, is there? I think there was a little bit of doubt about Foden, weren't there? But the way he's playing now.
What amazes me about Foden, and I've met him a few times, absolutely loveliest lad ever. But it is like what you said about like when you seen him as a skinny kid when he first started. Like when I remember seeing him first time in the flesh, and I thought, I can't get my head round the size of him and how he looks to how he is because he's like a giant on the pitch and how he plays. Like it amazes me. Like, his core strength must be unbelievable because how he doesn't get knocked off the because he just looks so slight when you see him in there and you're chatting to him. He's such a lovely lad.
I was just going to say it's all about his balance, receiving the ball in the right side. He's just away from defenders. He's just such a clever player. And look, we all develop differently at different times, don't we?
Yeah.
He was probably a late one, of course he was. But now you look at him now, like I say, it's just the way he takes the ball, the way he receives the ball, the way he hits the ball, the way he passes the ball, everything's right about him. It's just, I wish he played for United.
The hardest job for Tuchel is trying to get his best players on the pitch because so many of them playing in the same position like Scholesy and attacking third. And that's going to be the problem for him because if you look at the squad, England's squad, I really do think they could really win it this year. I really do because individually they're unbelievable, but the genius that the manager's got to have is getting them all into a starting 11 or a 16 that with good subs coming on to get the most out of them players because we've been on tournaments. If you're not playing the first 3 games and you're let's say a Foden is not starting the first 3 games, I don't care what anybody says, you start getting a bit pissed off and you start getting a bit moody and you're sitting about it. He's trying to keep them all engaged is what will define how well a manager does. If
you get the England call up and you're going out there, do certain players know they're getting the call up to be a squad player? But for me, Foden, would he get the call and think, I'm expecting to start?
I don't think he will be at this point.
Right, okay.
I just think there's too many people in that position that are good players.
Yeah.
Now, and he probably hasn't shown his best form for England, has he? But you can't not have him in and around it. Definitely not. As Nicky said, the competition in that position, none of them are certain. We don't know. Even Rodgers playing as well as he is now, and you've got Bellingham at Real Madrid. Cole
I've not
Palmer,
seen much of Bellingham this year.
We've not even mentioned Eze.
Eze's some player.
Christ, yes. Flipping.
There's 5 of them who can play in that position. I think the good thing about Tuchel, as Nicky said as well, he's not going to try and get them all into one team. He's going to stick with the way he plays. And if one of them, he has to upset one or two of them, which he's going to have to, he's not bothered about it.
Does it come into, like, when it's an international and especially a World Cup, the sort of pressure that brings, does it come into play how strong they are mentally? Because you'll have some players who are, like, absolutely playing at the skin at the club, and then you put them on that international stage, and sometimes they just don't do it the same.
Yeah, there's history of that going back years and years. I remember people talk about John Barnes and stuff saying for England, who's, he just never reproduced the form he did for Liverpool. And I think that was always the case for a lot of people. I don't know why. It's just something that happened. I always remember we used to see Wilf McGuinness. You remember?
Yeah.
And the first time I got picked in the England squad, Wilf, great experience and stuff around. I go, didn't he manage Man United? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
And when I first got in England squad, he said, just be the same.
Yeah.
Just be the same as you are for United. It's good advice. It's simple, and it's not always easy to do, but I can't think of any more advice which could be more helpful than that.
No, I think it's like when you get a top player.
Sorry, Nick, I'm just saying you do. Like, you got picked for a reason.
Yeah.
You're doing what your club, so you got to try and reproduce that. Yeah.
But it's like if you sign a top player from a club, let's say Isaac from Newcastle, and he goes into Liverpool, he's not the focus all the time. So when you go into an international team, that's the same again. So Scholesy might have been playing for Man United and all the football, all the players going through Scholesy because he's a central figure in midfield. But if he might go to England, they might play him a bit off the left, or they play. It's difficult. It's really so. That's the genius, I think. When you say about managers, I mean, you can name all the managers in the Premier League that have been geniuses like Pep and Sir Alex and all these great Wenger, all these great managers. But I think that if you go into an international manager and you do it at that top level, that is really, really exceptional because you only got them for a certain amount of time. They're not your players. They're always getting dragged back to the club. But then you go on a tournament, and we've been there. You're away with a build up to it. You're away for a good 6, 7, 8, 9 week, locked into a hotel room, and it's really difficult. It is really difficult, and you just hope that I think England will win the World Cup this year. Or next year, sorry.
I said that a few weeks ago.
I really do think they'll win the World Cup because they've got the right age demographic. They're not all different age groups. I can't imagine them being so many cliques in the changing room. No, they've got, obviously Harry Kane's a bit older, but they're all a young set of players that could grow together. And I really do think if Tuchel gets it right with his squad and keeps them happy because they can't all play together, they've got a real good chance.
I think that's the biggest strength. I don't think he cares about keeping them happy. Tuchel, he'll just play who he thinks is the right person. And do you know what? When we was probably in England squads, we probably went away thinking we're going to play here. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you get a little bit complacent. I think it might have helped me a little bit, or helped some players if you got left out.
Yeah.
But you never felt that was going to happen. I think with two, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He don't care who it is, who you play for. If Bellingham Real Madrid leaves, he left him out of the squad.
When you said about Wilf McGuinness saying that to you about just play as you did there, I always remember what you say about when you went to Newcastle and you try stuff.
Yeah.
Can that happen again for England? You think I better just try and do something different
in England
here?
because you're thinking when you go to a different club and you go certainly from Man United, you go to the club and you had some big players at Newcastle, Shearer and Clive was there, a lot of big players. I just wanted to prove that I was a good player, and I didn't want to go to a football club where they paid money for me to go and just be okay. I wanted to be better than probably.
You tried
too hard, basically. With England, I don't know what Scholesy's fault, but I just going England is exactly. I just think just do exactly what I've been doing at Man United. Just keep doing the same thing. I'm here for a reason. I'm not a Paul Scholes or Phil Foden or a Grealish. I'm not that kind of player. And it's really basic way I played football. We're just sit in front of the defence and help the defence. That was it. Win the ball. Get up and down, get aggressive, move the ball quickly.
Kicks.
So with England, it was never like that with me. It was just always go and just do what you've been doing at a football club. But I can imagine more attacking players, like the likes of the tens, which we're discussing, it's a lot different because you've got to go and create and score goals and create chances, whereas my position, it wasn't like that.
When we talk about Rodgers and Foden and Palmer academy players, like, for you lads, seeing Darren Fletcher's lad, is it Jack?
Jack, yeah, really good.
You must remember him as a nipper.
Well, my son's best mates, so they're always at the house, and they're
lovely.
A pair of the two lads, Jack and Tyler, are real characters, but really good footballers. One's left-footed, one's right-footed. And when you see someone coming out, there must be a proud day for the dad to go and watch the son play at Man United. But he's a very good footballer as well. He's not just he's not just getting in because he's a decent and Darren's his dad. It's a nice aesthetic to look at for the academy, but he's a top player, and one of them plays for England, one's Scotland, which is a bit of a weird dynamic in it. Strange. So one's captain of England, one's captain of Scotland under 19s. Yeah. So but both really, really nice kids, brought up really well, but really good footballers. So
how does that work for someone like Darren, who's obviously involved with the coaching at United as well? Does he have to sort of, because it's his son? Do you have to back off a little bit?
I think it's better for him now because he's just with the under-18s. When he saw he won't be involved with his son that much, maybe a couple of years ago, or a year ago, maybe when he was involved with the first team, it might have been a little bit tricky for him, really, but now it'd be fine.
I think time-wise it worked out. Like Scholesy said, he was up with the first team where Jack and Tyler wasn't. They were in the academy, and then they've gone from the under-18s to the 19s.
They've crossed over at the right time.
Crossed over at the perfect. It would have been difficult. That would have been really tough.
Yeah.
Shea Lacey. What about
Lacey?
I remember seeing him 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. And funny enough, to talk about Phil Foden, I thought it was exactly like Phil Foden. I think United have got a young Phil Foden here, and I think he's only 18, isn't he?
Same, 18. The same.
He's only 18.
Same
I thought he was a bit older than that because I remember seeing that long ago. But again, he's probably very similar to Foden, but he needs to develop a little bit more. And he will be.
Do you know what he reminds
me
of? Shea Lacey, because he was in Ruben, my son, and Jack and Tyler, they all the same age group. They all come through together. All the two, Jack and Fletcher were at City, but they all knew each other as kids. He reminds me of Emre. Remember Emre? Because there's a lot more. He's a lot more, and he was at Galatasaray. Unbelievable, like left foot, very skippy. He's like that. Shea Lacey, really skippy as opposed to a glider.
I just thought every time I saw him, I thought Phil Foden.
When he was a kid, he used to play in all these tournaments, like all over the world, all the ones you go to when you're 8, 9, 10, 11, he was always like, wow, he's going to be a top player. He had a lot of injuries, though, hasn't he, over the last few years.
Did a lot of the younger players at United now, do they get more chance because of, like, Bruno's injured, AFCON?
Well, they will do now.
They're going to have to,
Corby,
you think of all the injuries they've got, and that's why they played
Could it be a sliding doors moment now, where it's like, well, it meant to be, his hand's been forced. The manager, he might not have done that necessarily.
Well, you think sometimes young players, they need a bit of luck. Yeah. And you need a bit of luck for someone to go to AFCON. You think Marcus Rashford, from that game he played, I think the centre forward who was supposed to be playing actually got injured in the warm-up.
It was Van Gaal, wasn't it?
Van Gaal,
So Van Gaal, so one of the forwards got injured and he was training at the side and something. He got injured.
In the warm-up of the game, wasn't it?
No, this was the day before.
I thought it was a warm-up of the game, someone got injured.
He might have done that, but to get him in the squad, someone got injured. So you might be right. It might have been someone got injured the day before the game, so it's like, we need a forward. He's literally gone like this and went, let's bring him over. Yeah. It's Marcus. But I always remember there's a lad called James Wilson.
Willow, he was for Salford.
He was a phenomenal young player, wasn't he? He made his debut for Giggsy.
It rings a bell, that
Willow. He made his debut when Ryan was in charge and scored 2 goals in his debut. I'm going to say an unbelievable player. He was ridiculous at a young age. I don't think he was as dedicated to be a footballer that he should have been. And that's probably what's held him back. But he was out on loan. And I remember talking to Willow a few years later, and he said something to me. He was right. He went, loans aren't always perfect to go out on loan. Everyone says, get out on loan and play football, get out. But if you're not in the building when you're needed, you might miss you. And I think that's what I genuinely think. So if Willow would have been on that pitch...
So was that around the same time as Marcus?
It was exactly the same time. So when Marcus got brought on, James Wilson would have been on that pitch with... And then just by virtue of James was 2 years older than Marcus, and I'd have asked the coach or me or whoever's around, who do you take? You take James because he was more ahead of Marcus at the time. He was older and he naturally should have been going up before Marcus, but not taking anything away from Marcus. Like what he did was phenomenal. But and again, what Scholesy's saying, being in the right place at the right time.
He never looked back from that point, and that was a bit of luck. Just a bit of luck.
But the lads now you're talking about, everyone gets luck. You have a bit of luck, you get put in, you do well, you get high spotlight gets on you, you're playing with good people or someone's injured. There's always an element of luck to get into the first team, especially when you go to a big club like Man United. You've got to have luck.
When you say this is going, it's just a slight little tangent because it just came into my head and I like asking you stuff that pops in there. When you were saying about like with Willow and you go, did he imply himself or whatever, someone you mentioned before, I always think, he was one of those players for me, Lee Sharp. Like, when you look back in the day, and he was like, good-looking lad, poster boy, playing brilliantly, but just didn't seem to have the right mentality.
Sharpie was always professional, wasn't he? He always worked hard. I would never say him in a training complex or an environment that he was a bit of a didn't apply himself right. He was he worked hard, he trained hard, and because he liked a night out, he got pigeonholed as a
little bit of a party,
boy.
But he never went out any more than, let's say, me or Scholesy or right. He just went out to places.
Say he was a big drinker.
No, he went to places where
you're going to get seen.
You're going to get seen.
Yeah,
and we was a bit more sneakier, basically. That's the truth of the matter. It's the truth of the matter.
That amazes me. That I thought I thought he was out all the time, living it up.
Sharpie back then. Sorry, Sharpie back then was doing the equivalent of what players are doing now on Instagram. We had no social media, so Sharp would have a Lee Sharp night in Discotheque Royale on a Tuesday night, and they'd get 5,000 people there, like 2,000 of the girls, and he'd get, I don't know, £2 an entry. And all it was trying to get the most about him being a young superstar, which a manager never likes any of his young players doing that. Yeah. But look at what they're doing now on social media, which is not as, you're not out, so it's different. But all he was doing was trying to make yourself a bigger personality to go and get the commercials. But I'll be honest with you, Sharpie on a training pitch, around a training ground, was always very professional. But
he started at a very young age. When in Sharpie was all about pace. He was all about being quick.
Byline, when it gets at byline.
You get to the byline, cross it. He used to knock it round people, run past him so quick. It's probably the difference between good players and great players for how long you can do it, and can you change yourself. If you compare him to someone like Giggsy. Well, Giggsy was quick, but he could do everything else. And then when he got older, he could change. He could go into a central midfield position. But
you know, Giggsy as well. Giggsy likes a night out. It's just that if Sharpie wouldn't have had his injuries.
Sharpie had injuries. I think he'd lost a little bit of pace.
But if he wouldn't have had his injuries, and wouldn't have had the life that he chose to go down, which everyone does, but a bit sneakier. It's basically they wouldn't have been spoken about as a pin-up playboy because he's failed. Not failed. It's the wrong word. He didn't fail because he didn't have a longer career as he should have had at Man United. It was because he goes out. It wasn't because of that. It was because he was injured a lot.
It's interesting. I didn't know that, and it makes perfect sense. But I just never thought. But when you talk about someone like Giggsy, I can't remember because obviously I didn't see every United game, but. I don't remember him being sidelined for a long time, Giggsy, with injuries. Was he just one of players?
He had a lot of hamstrings, didn't he?
He did a lot of hamstring problems. Then he started doing yoga.
He was just that quick as well.
Yoga?
His yoga proper helped him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, I started doing a bit of yoga myself. I'm telling you what. Well, it's
Have you done the hot yoga?
No, do you know why? I can't bear to be in a room with loads of people's breath and I'm breathing it in and it's fucking red hot and you're going, I'm breathing.
That's why it's called hot
over
yoga.
in front, I'm getting it all in.
That's why it's called. I went with my daughter used to do it quite a bit in a place in Ashton. I went once. I fell asleep before it started.
There you go.
The girl
How do you fall asleep in the middle of
a fucking red hot? Because it's fucking red hot.
Yeah, but everyone's like...
Yeah, but she's saying lie down, close your eyes. And I'm fucking gone.
To be fair,
she come round and woke me up before we started.
Oh, snuggly.
I couldn't do yoga. I couldn't do yoga, mate. You got to have some. I've got no patience for anything like that. It's too.
It's really good though.
It's all light.
I liked it.
No, it's not because you're thinking like we're all that downward dog and the serpent's tail and all that shit. But when I went on YouTube and I did it myself at home, 20 minutes. I was pissed through in sweat. Hard work, but the day after I felt great. You know, just in your hips and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm only asking this because I saw Jack Grealish talking about it the other day. Who's the most skillful player in the Premier League right now? Because he was saying he classes skillful players as if you can put them on a five-a-side pitch and you can't get the ball off them.
Yeah.
He's not talking about speed and everything else. Who for you is the most skillful?
Doku for me.
Doku.
Yeah, but he's saying... because he plays so far out wide, his game's about space and
it's speed, but he's got unbelievable.
I'm not saying that. I agree with you.
I think he's got skill to get past them.
Yeah, I think also it depends who's looking at it because everyone's got a different opinion on skill. So you're saying there about, or should I say, Jack's saying there around, and by the way, he's one of the most skillful ones in that term of a skill. But if you're saying get on a
I don't think Jack's that skillful.
Get on a small area. and keep the ball.
There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'll come back to that in a minute.
If you're saying getting a small 5-a-side here and keep the ball, Casado could do that and you won't get the ball off him. Now, he's not considered a skillful player, but he puts his body in the right areas and moves the ball that you can't get near it. So what Jack's saying, I get it, but for me, it's different. He'll see skill different to the way I would say skill, so they're way different to what Jack would say skill. But if you go into what he's talking about getting the ball, dribbling past people, he's right, Doku. But I also like, is it Shirky, Ryan Shirky? I mean, he does some stuff that's ridiculous.
But again,
he's like a
the with
Ramona.
Pep's going, whoa, none of that.
But he's calming down a little bit. But deep down, he's probably gone. Pep would have seen in the training ground him do that probably 15, 20 times.
What do you mean he's not skillful, Jack? In what way?
Well, it might be skillful in the way he receives the ball, I suppose, where he passes the ball, the way he scores goals.
You mean he's not tricky?
Not tricky, no. I see skillful as tricky, as Jeremy Doku or Cristiano. But sometimes skillful doesn't always mean you're going past people.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes you fuck about a little bit, don't you? And Cristiano used to fuck about with all these skills. He could do everything. But sometimes it was just a bit pointless. I see Jack as one who, he does cut inside and pass the ball back a lot, doesn't he? Now look, I still think Jack's a really great player. Yeah. Great footballer, but I wouldn't class him as skillful.
That's what he was saying that about Saka. Yeah.
I think Jack's what Jack does very well is his timing. He touches the ball just far enough away from himself to tempt the guy in, and then he'll skip past him. He was like that.
You beat him in different ways.
Yeah, I say he was like that as well. I mean, his kids when he started playing was the City player. King Clancy was like that, wasn't he? He just touched the ball like that, and you think, I can get that, because he's touched it that little bit too far, and you go in and just skip past you. And I remember when we used to play against him, the manager used to say to me, because it was my job to stay around these kind of players, don't go and tackle him. I'd say, what do you mean don't go and tackle him? Because if you go and tackle him, he'll skip past you. If you stand off him 2 yards, he won't go past you.
Every footballer's got a bit of skill. Someone can pass a ball. Yeah. Somebody can receive a ball brilliantly. Yeah. You think of the Foldens, the Eze's, brilliant at receiving the ball.
Eze's
unbelievable.
And then there's the one where you can beat people. Yeah. To me, that's Doku. I think Cole Palmer can beat people because he's quick as well.
Doku.
Who else? But is anyone any more skillful than Harry Kane the way he finishes the ball in the net? So it depends who's looking at it. Whatever eyes are looking at that.
I think what
Jack, finishing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what Jack's talking about is beating people.
Yeah, I do.
I think he has to be in. We saw. I know it's with Salford, but we watched Doku last year. Oh. Jesus Christ, I've never seen anything like it. I think a skillful player is someone you play against. You've not got a fucking clue what he's going to do.
Yeah.
So it can go left, it can go right, it can go through your legs.
Yeah.
Now the best I've ever done against that was Messi.
Oh.
No, I'm not talking Premier League. But as Nicky said before, you go near him, he'll just take the piss out of you.
Yeah.
But you just got to try and survive.
When you're on against Messi,
you don't know what he's going to do, honestly.
And you sort of, let's just say you're like, 5 yards away from him. Yeah. Are you thinking, right, I can see the ball, I'm going in for a tackle, or are you just standing off him?
Stay 5 yards away from him, would be my advice. Stay away from him.
Well, I dived in a couple of times against him. It's the wrong thing to do.
For me, a skillful player for me is someone who's in their position and is an expert in their position and has worked out how to be the most productive in their position. Now, that might be a forward who's taking people on. That might be a Roy Keane in midfield. That might be a goalkeeper.
That could be you, because you were brilliant at playing a central midfield position.
Yeah, I do believe that. I think so. Again, it's whoever. I think it's just like being an expert in your position and knowing what your limits are. You know what I used to always think, and he'll probably laugh here because he used to go on Mike Tyson and all that stuff with me. But I used to love basketball when I was younger. We used to watch it. We used to watch it.
I remember in Jamaica.
We used to watch it quite. Yeah, I was in Jamaica watching it, and we used to love it.
Yeah, I've been watching it every single night. The World Series.
It was the final. It was Chicago Bulls against Chicago Bulls against Utah Jazz. I used to love basketball.
I tell you, someone else you used to love, didn't you? What? Dennis Rodman.
That's what I was going to say then.
Right. Dennis Rodman, he was a character, all he had blue hair and all that.
He loved him.
And again, I go on because I was obviously not an attacking player when I got older. And if you look at basketball, an example, the rebounders, they're treated like gods in basketball because they get their own awards. And Dennis Rodman, example, would get rebounds. Yeah. And he'd never shoot, he'd just go out to the shooters. And I know it's a total different game. I get that. So you probably hear people online but going, what's he talking about? But if people understand what their limits are in a team sport, and you understand what your job is, which is going back to the skill, if that's is that what your expertise is? If you do that well, and your other 6 or 7 players do it well on your team, you're going to win
you know
95% of the games.
You're
That's your
absolutely
skill,
right.
innit?
But that's your
you're
skill.
absolutely
Your skill-
right.
And also knowing your limits, knowing your abilities. And again, the best players don't always make the best teams, because you have to have certain people within a team environment that understand what their limits are, and then you pass it to the next person. So I give it to Scholesy. I know Scholesy could ping a ball 60 yards. I couldn't. He could ping a ball. But if I know that, I do my. And then the flip side of it is,
Well, that's part-
he won't
part
go
of
and
being a team.
he maybe wouldn't run back 60 yards and go and tackle someone, because he knows I'm there to do that. So. Going back to,
It's all them
going off a little
cogs in
bit.
the machine,
and I
really, that
think
make
in
it
certain
work.
sports in the world, if you look at American football, rugby, if you get to it into football, bring that into football a little bit, and I'm sure they do nowadays. It's like, know your limits and know what you're good at, and that is a skill for me. That's a massive skill.
But it's like what you said when you used to be training. Like you say, you and the lads at the back would do your own little sessions. You'd stay on a little bit longer, and it is like that. Like that thing with Rodman. I remember. I'm not into basketball, but I remember watching the Michael Jordan documentary, and he talks about Rodman that players like him helped him.
Well, they wouldn't
but
have the
they
ball.
weren't the ones
If
who
you don't
take
get the
all the
ball back,
glamour.
The Last Dance.
But
Last Dance, that's it,
Michael
yeah.
Jordan he wasn't he was a defensive player. He was a defensive all-time defensive player. in
Michael
the
Jordan
NBA.
was?
Yeah, he was a defensive
Honestly?
player.
Never
Even though he
think
scored
that,
all
you
the
just
points.
see him slam dunking and
He
shit,
was.
yeah.
I think he was
Third
8
time
years
and
in a
all
row.
that.
I think he was 8 years in a row or 7 seasons in a row. He was a defensive player.
Yeah.
But if you look at all sports, rugby, American football, everyone has their little dynamic. And then it's only football before probably the last 10 years, it was all, everyone train the same. No, I'll go and train the same as Scholesy, or we'll all do this. It's mad. And if ever I got into football, I'll be looking at other sports and going, know what your roles are, know what you're good at, and you're all little cogs in a big machine. If that little cog moves, then that next one moves and the machine moves forward. But if you have one little cog that thinks, like I said I did when I went to Newcastle, I'm going to start doing what Paul Scholes does and nick the ball 60 yards. It doesn't work. And I think, so going back to your question, the skill is knowing what you're good at and knowing what you're expert at.
I think the unit stuff has come into it a
lot
bit.
now,
Some managers have done it. They probably followed the rugby league.
Yeah,
and that,
that's
didn't
right,
they?
yeah.
But you've got to be careful, aren't you, then, of going almost like, we've done our job. Fucking hell, what you do? You know, that sort of, you create a little bit of division as well,
Football will
don't
never
you?
be like that. So if you look at other sports, probably don't even see each other for most of the week until match day. They'll have the defensive bit, they'll have the mid bit. But football it's always going to be together, isn't it? We always train together. You might have a little 20 minutes here and there where you the manager will put you into your little units. I'm pretty sure that does happen. But football's it's more of everyone together, everyone do a little bit at the end of the game, everyone go and do a bit before the game, 5-a-side, whatever it might be.
That's when you know you've got a bit of division in your team. If you're like, say if you've scored a couple of goals, you come back to the halfway line and we concede a goal, and you're saying to the forward or your midfield player, any chance of them not fucking defending, keeping the ball out of the goal? Do you know what I mean? Because that can happen. And then on the other point of that, if we can't score, any chance you lot fucking
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
How many times did we say that when we were kids to Nev? So
you walking back?
So
Any
we were in
fucking chance,
midfield.
guys, yeah?
We'd be in midfield
Real,
and
fucking any chance?
Never. It was Chris Casper, we were on a youth team that were back there, and they're like 30 yards off us, and they'd be shouting at us, going, "Watch the runners," and we'd turn around and go, "Fucking watch the runners." You're playing against one player, 3v1, step up, and you'd be round about like 20 yards in between. But
You used to say all the time, I'm doing fucking doggy.
I'm doing your fucking running. I'm playing against two players. You're sat there, and you can't mark one. That's what it is. Usually, it's 1v2 at the back.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about more skillful player in the league, which leads me on nicely to the Good, the Bad and the Football 2025 Football Awards. I'm going to give you the categories, lads. I'm going to give you some players, and it's up to you to pick who gets the awards. So, we're going to start off with best player in the league. That's a biggie.
Best player in the league.
Names on the list: Declan Rice, Gabriel, Semenyo, Eze, Caicedo, and Haaland. You love me pronouncing these, don't you?
Semenyo.
I'll tell you, I keep saying, wait till you see me in an Italian restaurant. Al forno delle Zagne, please.
Lasagne.
And a Cinzano to wash it down with.
Haaland for me. Haaland definitely for me. Just what I was going on about. He knows what his job is. He knows what he does. He doesn't want to do anything other than score goals, and he does it it's ridiculous the amount of goals he scored.
Yeah.
And the goals how he does it. Remember the header he scored when he just like dinks it over. Remember we were talking about Van Nistelrooy doing it not Van Nistelrooy, what's Van Nistelrooy did it, wasn't it? No, Van Persie did it in the Championship, headed it over, but not when Haaland did one at the start of the season. Just clever, like the keeper's coming out. Most people will try and bring it down and go past keeper, and he just nodded it over his head. His goal scoring record is ridiculous. So for me, I'd go Haaland.
Oh, straight in with that.
Yeah, look, he's the most effective. I can't see. He's not the best player, is he? Not the best footballer. Do you know what I mean?
We are looking for the best player.
Well, let's see who gets player of the year at the end of the season then.
Look, Semenyo's been unbelievable, hasn't he? You think with the team he's in, he's been unbelievable. Like Declan Rice has been really good.
Is he? Will he stay at Bournemouth? Do you think, Semenyo? If he carries on like this,
no, he'll be gone in January.
Yeah. Which leads me on. I'm not going to say.
I'd say Eze is the best footballer. I just love that type of player, number 10. The only thing about Eze that maybe lets him down is he's not enough goals.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, you've gone for Eze. You've gone for Haaland. We can only have one. So
we can have one each, can't we?
Fucking hell, we're not made of money. We've got to get these awards to these lads.
Haaland's the most influential in his team, and you'd have to say Haaland.
Yeah. Haaland, right, okay, that's that one. So best player 2025 goes to Erling Haaland. Right. Best signing. Xhaka, Ekitike, Cherky, Calvert-Lewin, Mbumo, and Zubamendi.
Well, they've all been good, and the one that stands out the most, it's got to be Granit Xhaka for me.
That's exactly the same.
Do you know what
he's
I
done
read
in
that first,
team,
and in my head I thought, it's got to be him.
What he's done in that team is incredible. It's a really young team. He's brought real experience, quality to it. It's got to be him.
Yeah, it's got to be on it.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. Granit Xhaka, best signing. And do you know what? I reckon a lot of clubs will have looked at him and a lot of managers and gone, why didn't we get him? Like, how's he ended up?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
No disrespect to Sunderland, because I love watching Sunderland, but how's he ended up?
Is he 30,
31? 33, I think.
I wonder if he's gone, I'll show you.
Yeah,
I think he's got that. I don't. Obviously, he looks the kind of guy you want next year in changing room, doesn't he? He looks like a good bloke. He looks like he's no nonsense, doesn't take no shit.
Yeah,
he's a leader, and he's got his experience, and he's played at the highest level at a top club for so many years. But he captains his country as well, I think, doesn't he? Captains his country.
Granit Xhaka.
But yeah, he's gone there, and I mean they've done amazing as a team. They've been brilliant.
Interesting one, player, and this is why I asked you about Semenyo before. Player who you'd most like to see United sign.
Ooh. What, a realistic one or anyone?
Well, let's keep it Premier League. Let's forget Europe and everything. Let's just go Premier League.
Did you say realistically?
Yeah, realistically to sign, or just like your dream sign from a Premier League player.
Anyone, if you could just bring someone in.
Yeah.
We'll have a dream and we'll have a realistic.
All right. Yeah. Not a dream, but something I think they need is that probably a Declan Rice type.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Declan Rice.
And a realistic one, I'd say Semenyo. Although, where does he play for Man United? Does he play as a wing-back? More of an attacking player, and I just don't see where he fits into that. Mbumo, Cunha, Sesko, Diallo. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Realistic one for me.
I think he's more doable than anybody.
Yeah.
A lot of people have talked about him going to City. I don't see him as a City player.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't. Semenyo.
He'll spend too much time on the bench and all at City, won't he?
Do you know who I think might come for him now, Liverpool, with them injuries?
Realistic one, if Man United get back to going and bullying teams and going and buying their players, their best players. I don't mean Arsenal or City, but the next one's down, which Man United, you should always do it. You used to go to Tottenham, for example, and get their best player. Morgan Rogers, go and get him.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout, isn't it?
Where does he play though with them two number 10s?
I'll just play him anywhere. He's better than what we've got in the minute for me.
This is the thing. I think Villa, because they're up there at the minute, and people are talking about them, in the same realms of like Arsenal and for winning the league and what have you in City. I think Villa fans now will be fucking sweating on Rodgers.
They will be
because they're going, shut up!
Nicky's got a good point, because we did go and get best player. We went and got Dwight York from Aston Villa, the best player.
Berbatov,
Tottenham, Berbatov, Robin van Persie for Arsenal. We used to go and get their best players.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're in that position at the minute.
But the next one's down, which I would say Villa are. No disrespect, they're amazing what they're doing. But as a club and financially, they're probably the ones just underneath the Arsenals, the Liverpools, the Cities, which are going to be hard to go and get players from now. But I think Villa might be.
If Rodgers goes to the World Cup and he has a good World Cup, Is that him at Villa then? Do you think he's gone as well? They're not a selling club, Villa, are they? Or are they?
I don't know what their financial model is. I don't know how
they seem so well run at the minute.
If he carries on the way he is, and even if he carries on the way he is and doesn't have a good World Cup, big clubs have got. And look, I'm not saying Aston Villa are not a big club. Of course, we love Aston Villa. Great tradition, great ground.
Yeah,
but he's going to have to go to that next level where he's thinking of Champions League, winning the league every year. He can't stay at Villa.
Remember Doug Ellis, who was at England?
Brilliant,
Doug Ellis, at Villa. He used to sit with us. He was only young at England. He sit with us and he talked to us about Villa. Remember, I think he was deep
nice
down
fella,
a little bit of a Man United fan as well, or likes the way the club was and traditionals. And we used to sit with Doug Ellis and talk about Villa and stuff. So I'm on Scholesy, so I've got a soft spot for Villa. I have.
I think it's a club everyone likes.
Yeah,
I like
you not like Villa.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Player you'd most like to have on this podcast.
What, for a bit of banter, fun chat? Or
But you're right there, because sometimes you think of players, top players, especially from South America or different parts of Europe, and you probably think might not get much out because of the language barrier and everything else. So you want someone
I'd like Jack Grealish come on me. I just think he's a good character, good personality. He's a fantastic footballer. Got that little bit of a cheeky, chappy vibe to him. Apparently likes a night out as well. So
Well, not after Scholesy says he's not skillful. We're fucked now with Grealish.
No, I didn't say he was skillful his own way, Jack. I love you, Jack.
No, for me, Jack. I just think
he'd in trouble, Paddy, again.
I think he'd have a lot of banter. I think he's got a cheeky chappy kind of vibe going on.
In a different way. I quite like to have Phil Foden on me. Yeah, I love watching him with football. You don't see a lot or hear a lot of him, do you?
Yeah, got to say, a little bit disappointing. You've gone with two ex-City lads.
I know. I thought that. Who else? What United player coming on? Bruno.
Well, do you know when you talk about Phil?
Bruno talks a lot though. Did you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of somebody you don't see an awful lot of.
When you were saying about Phil or Jack coming on here, which we'd love that, but you don't see a lot of modern Premier League players doing stuff like this, do
When
you?
you get them on, most of the filming's done in the morning or the
and all the sponsorship stuff they're in with, and business.
And then you've got
City's training ground's only 2 minutes.
I wonder if they'd like to come on, like if they're restricted by their agents and
let's
everything
be honest.
else.
Let's be honest. How honest can a footballer who's still playing now? How honest can they be on one of these shows? It's really difficult.
You'd have to give them the questions up front and everything.
What about an ex-footballer we'd like to come on, like we have already? But who would you like? Eric.
Oh yeah,
Eric. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Because he'd say exactly what he wanted to say.
Obviously, I'm talking for someone who's only met him a couple of times. But is Eric a good chatter storyteller?
No, quiet. But if you ask him a question, he'd answer it. And I'd love to
get something good, wouldn't you?
You get something good. Definitely. Yeah, should be some gold dust about. But I'd like to ask him about how his mindset was around obviously the kung fu kick and getting banned and but even before that he got banned from the French FA as well, didn't he? And he was that's why he would never go back and play there or play for France. And I think it'd be very interesting, and he's charismatic and he's cool. Reminds me of myself a little bit, to be fair.
Two who I'd like. Firstly, just because I love him anyhow, I'd like Roy Keane.
Yeah,
Keane's good. He's
just so
because brilliant.
He has that persona, but
I'm pretty sure Roy did as well.
Yeah, I just
Roy Gaz,
he's such a piss taker as well.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I love that about him because he does it, and you think, has he had me over there or what? You're never quite sure where you are with him. And for goalkeepers union, I'd like to just have a chat with Barthez. Fabian.
Yeah,
he'd be a funny bloke.
Because imagine the stories and stuff.
He'd be a character.
Do you remember when we used to have a little players' room? Not now, like now when you have their own boxes. We used to have a players' room, probably no bigger than this after the game, and your wives or girlfriends or parents would be waiting there, wouldn't they? I remember walking in, and honestly, I walked in and I went, fucking hell. There was like these 4 or 5 supermodels all lined up there. Like real supermodels like Linda Evangelista. I can't remember all the names of them, but Fabian was seeing Linda Evangelista.
Oh,
remember when she used to be going out with her? I'm right in saying that, aren't I? Yeah, Linda. Is that a second name? Evangelista.
Evangelista.
Honestly, there's 4 or 5.
She's in the George Michael thingy video.
There's about 4 or 5 of them lined up there, and I'm like going like that. I was going, this is like foot. And
I
then
hope you're not getting him in trouble.
that was when, no, he was actually seeing her, it was
Yeah.
my girlfriend, yeah.
Wow.
But then I think that was
What a
when.
treat.
And that was when football changed a little bit, and all the supermodels that all popped there, and Victoria was in there with the Spice
Yeah,
Girls
I
certain
saw
times,
that,
and it was just, you could just see it change. It used to be all the mums or dads in there having a drink, free drink before you went home after the game, or you'd meet your wife in there, or your girlfriend or whatever, partner, and you get in the car and you're gone. But then it started to change a little bit. And
I've got to say, I prefer the supermodel bit.
then you start seeing the change in football. Like, obviously, it's got a lot more.
How tall was he, Bart? Says he always looks quite small
About
for a
4 foot
keeper.
2. About 4 foot.
I think about the same size as you. How tall are you?
No, he's smaller than me.
Was he?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Is he a 5 something?
I think he's about 5'9".
He was brilliant for a year.
5'9"?
5'9".
What, a goalkeeper?
Yeah. He's a racing driver now. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Is he?
He's a racing driver, yeah.
Do you remember when he came on pre-season as an outfield player?
Yeah.
Was it in China or something? He came on, didn't he? I think he was always miming the manager, going, get me on as a kid. I think he came on centre forward. I can't remember if he scored though.
He had a great left foot, didn't he? Like you were saying
Really
a few
good left foot.
podcasts ago.
Yeah.
The keepers strike a ball so nice, apart from Paddy, who couldn't fucking kick it. But,
I'll save it.
Hey, give you a present as well.
I'm only kidding, Paddy. I've seen you. You're brilliant. Well done.
Cat. The cat.
The cat.
52, lads. You know, I'm trying my
rhymes with
best
cat.
here. I'm trying
But Zlatan would be a good info.
Can I just ask you about, not that I'm obsessed with goalkeepers, with Barthez, how's his English? Can you have a good
Wasn't
crack
great,
with him?
No,
that
that was
wasn't
great.
great.
Oh, fuck.
I think he was one of them who he knew a lot more than he let on.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I heard something once.
He loved to sig as well. He loved to
I was going to
smoke.
say, this might be an urban myth, so you two can put me straight on this, that when Sir Alex were doing his team talks, sometimes he'd have headphones on.
No.
No, that must be an urban myth.
If that happened, he'd get killed.
Right, okay, fair enough.
yeah.
So you could be a little bit of a character, but there was a
I actually remember a bollocking a lad got. He missed a penalty at Celtic, Louis Sahar.
Right.
And the manager afterwards says, "You fucking saw you before the game with your fucking headphones on."
That was not so like you see them all going in now with their headphones and walking. It was like a fashion thing. We would never allowed to wear headphones.
You're in a world,
Can I just say,
we're in
I
a
don't
world
like
of your
that.
own, listening to what you're fucking listening.
It's all about
to.
you
I
listening to
don't like the headphones, and again, it's old-fashioned way of looking at things, but, and I get it, this day and age, camera phones, social media, and they're bombarded, and they're so protected now, modern footballers, because of everything being misconstrued. But when you get off that coach and you walk through them fans, kids, whoever's there, I think headphones off, you can't possibly sign every autograph, but let on to people. Do with the odd one. I think,
Yeah, you could
personally,
you could do the odd
that's
one.
not going to do anyone any harm.
I'm not so much before a game. I think after game, then you do as many as you can. But
Before-
I wouldn't like to do it before a game.
Before again, you are
concentrate.
getting loaded.
No, but you can say, aye, to kids.
Yeah, of
I'm
course
not
you
saying
can, but-
stopping for a chinwag, but I think the headphones on, I'm like, well, it's fucking, these people here paying your wages.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit rude, doesn't it? And
Yeah, I don't like it.
But
But
a smile and a wave's not going to do anyone any harm.
a game, definitely not, Paddy. I
a
will
lot of
talk
it
to somebody
sponsorship as well.
sometime.
A lot of it sponsorship.
Yeah,
AJ come
yeah,
on.
paid for it,
AJ
yeah.
come on the other day, didn't he?
Beats.
He had his beats on, so it's a lot of it is sponsorship as well. So I'm an old grumpy, and I think the always best ways. We used to have to wear a suit away games. You have to wear your blazer, and you walk off.
Lovely.
Mind you, if anyone put a cap on, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Literally, get your cap off. You're representing the club, and that was going through an airport. With it, times change.
It makes you feel like a team and all that. When you see it, even when I used to go on sportsmen's dinners on Sunday League in Bolton, all lads have got your ties on. You just feel like you're a part of something.
Well,
you know what I mean?
we were big on that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like looking right, everyone looking the same. The manager was massive on that.
Yeah,
It was like a bit of discipline for you, I suppose, wasn't it?
Hey, it's just a little bit of a tangent because it is a festive episode. What's a Christmas typical day like for you two? We don't have to talk about Tom Cruise on this now.
On Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Everyone's around at my house Christmas Day. We actually...
Are you cooking?
Yes, we go out for something to eat Christmas Eve. About 4 o'clock, we're going for a nice Chinese, actually, this year.
Chinese or
9
an
of us.
Indian on Christmas Eve? Heaven.
So we've got Claire's mum and dad, Aidan, obviously, Alicia, her boyfriend, Aaron, his girlfriend. We'll go for a nice Chinese Wednesday night. And then we'll come back, play games, and kick off, fight like fuck with each other.
I love a game and an argument.
Then we'll have some M&S nibbles about 9ish.
Fucking hell.
Hey.
Hey.
about.
Hey?
Yeah.
Was that
I'll make it rain.
that a drop?
I'll make
M&S?
it rain.
Was that a drop, that?
Hey,
Was
come
that
on.
a drop?
I've already got the deal.
Well, that's why I'm waiting for the fucking offer. A discount code.
discount like
a
that,
discount
like
code.
that,
Discount code.
Hey, I tell you, with sartorial elegance,
Sartorial.
I'm telling you now, M&S man needs to be putting us three as the poster boys.
yeah, right.
Imagine us in the nets.
Watch this space, boys.
We'll do that Christmas Eve. Then
Right.
Christmas morning, we'll make some breakfast.
So is everyone staying at yours as
Everyone's
well?
staying at mine, yeah.
That's lovely, but it's a bit of a... Who's in the bathroom? You know what I mean?
Seen Scholesy house, got 9 bathrooms.
I've got a few bathrooms. I live in Oldham.
What's the fucking difference? He's on about M&S.
Stay Canadian tonight.
Christ.
Got a strawberry pavlova.
Yeah, so I'll do a bit of breakfast and then
I like how he does the cooking though. This is good, this.
do a bit of breakfast. We'll clear it up a little bit.
What's your
Claire makes
signature?
soup,
What's your
actually.
signature part of a Christmas dinner where you
love
go? I have to
sprouts.
do them.
I love sprouts.
Weird.
I love sprouts.
Oh, I love a sprout.
Sprouts and pigs in
Disgusting.
blankets.
Pigs in blankets are mine.
Oh, pigs in
But
blankets.
I like
straight.
sprouts with ketchup.
You know anything of pigs in blankets when
That's
they
a
make
bit weird.
Ketchup and,
yeah.
and gravy.
Oh,
Yeah,
dirty
it's unbelievable.
bastard.
Fucking hell. In fact, if you were at mine on Christmas Day and you started putting ketchup on the dinner, I would fuck you straight off. That'd be you gone.
Do you know anything
I'd be
of
like,
pigs in
"You're not doing
blankets
this."
is when they're made and they're in a... I have about 8 before you even start my dinner.
Yeah, that's a
I love
problem.
the
Pick
pigs in
him and you get
Yeah.
slapped, don't you? Me,
But
by the
I'm
way.
with him on the sprouts. I love them though. Boiled with an inch of the life, dead soft.
I do loads of salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you said-
Do you
when-
actually? When I used to go to my nana, we used to go to my nana's house when I was a kid all
Yeah.
the time. Fucking loads of us. I loved that as well.
Yeah.
She used to, you know, obviously the juice. She used to tip it into a cup and drink that as well. The sprout juice,
My God.
like cabbage water. If you do it, have you ever had
I
cabbage
tell
water?
you what,
If
it's a
you're
good
skinny.
job the fucking social services didn't get a wind of this back in the day. He's got all the kids around there drinking Sprite water.
No, none of my kids love it. None of my kids love it. So anyway,
Imagine if you
breakfast, open presents, then make the dinner.
Love
Lovely.
that.
Nice.
How's your it's what I've always wanted face on Christmas Day? Are you good at that?
No, fucking rubbish.
I am. I'm like,
I try not to open them till everyone's gone at night time.
I was out.
When I say them, there's only a few. In it.
No, I know, but I do that. I always go, I don't want to open it yet. I'm going to
That's the
save
big,
it.
That's the thing that pissed me off at Christmas. Get too much presents. Everyone gets too much.
Yeah, it's
don't
all over the top, innit?
they?
Presents.
Yeah, fucking hell.
You just get this one selection box, one present, maybe 2.
Yeah, it's enough.
Just when I think I've got you both kind of like softened up, you hit me with something like that. Oh, fucking presents. They're shit, aren't they, presents? That's what Christmas is all about.
No.
I love, I'm
it's
like
about
you.
sitting down having dinner and stuff.
I do all the cooking.
Yeah.
And what's nice with the kids now is they'll try a little bit of everything. So I do a little bit of turkey cut up from. They love a Yorkshire pudding. My 3 absolutely love
I
it.
don't think that goes on a Christmas dinner though.
See, I do. I'm with you.
Yorkshire pudding doesn't
Yorkshire
go on Christmas
pudding.
dinner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goes on a Sunday dinner, but
It
not a
goes on
Christmas
bit,
dinner.
You're right, it's a roast beef Yorkshire pudding. It's
Yeah,
not really, but
exactly.
it's just what you like,
You
innit?
know
It's what
what's
you like.
amazing about this?
What?
The hard faced on him, he's going, Yorkshire puddings shouldn't be on a Christmas dinner. He's covering his fuking sprouts in tomato sauce.
And not only that, they've all got
What's wrong with that?
They've got sprout water in the wine glasses, cheering each other.
I actually like ketchup on Yorkshire puddings as well.
Oh, you dirty.
Oh,
with
Scholesy,
gravy.
come on.
Have you tried it?
Tell you,
Don't knock it until you try
No,
it.
I was watching some. You know, I'm a food and drink guy. I like watching. I watch them Saturday kitchen.
What do you have in
more-
cranberry sauce?
Do you know what? Do you know what someone said to me the other day?
What's wrong with cranberry sauce?
Posh as
Yorkshire
fuck.
pudding. The chef said it on one of these cooking Yorkshire pudding with jam.
Yeah, Aaron
Yeah,
loves
I've
that.
heard that.
With
Yeah,
syrup.
Never
I've heard
tried
that.
it.
Yeah.
Aaron and Claire have it
Yeah,
with
I've
syrup.
heard that.
Jam,
Yeah.
I might try that.
Yeah.
No, it's not for me. Like that.
I've heard that.
I have that with my cabbage water on my sprout juice. Not sure.
Right, for me, this is what's on my dinner. Mash, roasted.
Oh no!
Yes.
Straight away, no.
No, what are you on
Not
about?
mash.
Mash is guaranteed.
Roast potato. You don't have mash on a Sunday
You have
roast.
both.
You don't. It's too
You have
much.
both.
I'm telling you. Calling everybody.
You're wrong.
There's no mash on a Christmas dinner.
Paddy, I'm with you.
He's took the
Roast
words out of my mouth. I was
potatoes.
going to say you are absolutely categorically wrong.
Go on,
though.
Paddy. Mash,
Carry
roast
on.
potatoes. Go on.
Mash roasties. I'll have the old
call
croquet.
roasters. Croquet.
Are they called croquet? The little potato things with breadcrumbs around
When
them.
you were in Bolton, you didn't fucking have them. Fuck off.
Fucking love the croquet. Are they called croquet or crochets? What are they called?
You just have it. You just have it.
Croquettes.
Croquet. That's a croquet. It's a game, isn't it?
We love a game of croquettes. Croquettes.
Basically, all Paddy's Christmas dinner is different selection of potatoes.
No wrong with that as well, Paddy.
No wrong with that. I wonder if I
happy faces.
So, right, the croquettes are optional.
Who the fuck has croquettes?
I've got me think again. I can't accept anything after the tomato sauce. One meat turkey. I'm not into this ham, beef, fucking.
Yeah, I'm not, but all them are. They want me to make beef as well. I'm not into that.
It's always a bit too dry. Do you know what else I cannot stand? These people who have 6 birds in one. I'm not on about the night.
I was going to say.
You know when they go, it's a pheasant in a turkey and a sparrow.
You are going to our players' lounge. No lighting.
So I do my turkey and then.
Do you cut your turkey the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do that. Let it settle, and then it's
absolutely
nibbling
your mum's house. Have a turkey butty the night before Christmas.
A little bit of stuffing, and I go sage and onion stuffing. What's it called?
Well, what's the other one?
But what? Hey,
Paxo.
Saxo. I do that, and then I do the old granules gravy. I can't make my own gravy.
Tesco finest.
I do all that, and then that's it. Load of cranberry sauce or jelly. Sometimes a little bit of mint sauce. It's got a little bit left field.
No, I hate mint sauce. I can't even eat that with lamb. It's
I like mint sauce with lamb, but not with fucking turkey.
It's disgusting.
I mean, it's a weird
mint jelly. Well, hang on a minute. Right, I've done mine, and I've got to say, mine's pretty normal. Let's fucking hear your two lads. Right, go on, you go first. What's on your plate?
Mashed roast potatoes, pigs in blankets.
I forgot pigs in blanket. They're on mine as well. Mashed roast potato, pigs in blanket. Are you doing the goose fat with your spuds?
Yeah,
I'm a phone.
Duck fat, me.
What do you do them in then?
I just buy the ones like
Marx's,
yeah.
Mark Eminence.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, so hang on. When you say you do the dinner, you put pre-fucking cooked trays in the oven.
I make the mash. I do the mash.
Oh, that's
mash.
Have you got a ricer?
Sometimes we have a little bit of red cabbage as well.
That's weird. That's potato ash, red cabbage, isn't it?
Carrots and swede.
Horrendous.
Carrots and swede mashed together with butter, salt and pepper.
Roast parsnips. You got to have roast parsnips on.
No,
perfume
carrots. Yeah. Fuck that.
Perfume carrots. Yeah, that's it. Gravy. Yeah, ketchup.
Very posh me. So I have goose. We don't have turkey. I have goose.
Fucking what?
We have a goose.
Taking a
we have a goose.
He has pulled me up for a croquette. He's having a goose.
We have a goose.
No,
we don't.
Fucking hell, you out shooting it in the morning.
No, very standard turkey, roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Roast parsnips.
Goose fat on the potatoes.
Yeah. Carrots. Did I say pigs in blankets? Yeah. A bit of veg, maybe a bit of broccoli, like a bit of broccoli.
Oh no, that's
gravy.
No place in
Yorkshire pudding goes in the middle, so you don't have it on your plate. You just help yourself to Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, that's controversial.
Cranberry sauce on the side.
Yes.
That's it.
What about a soup?
I forgot the Yorkies.
Sorry, a starter.
My mum used to always do starters, but I ended up getting too full.
Did you ever have a prawn cocktail?
Prawn cocktail. My mum used to do it. Having a pot, like
with the triangle brown bread and butter.
Yeah, it's like tries to be posh, and it's I get too full. I like to enjoy my dinner, and that's it. I have a bit of pudding.
We have a nice vegetable soup.
Do you?
No,
I feel too full.
My mum did what yours did. She was very posh. We're having a tomato soup first, and now we're fucking done in after it. Because you have about 6 bread with it.
Yeah, it's messy as well, isn't it?
Do you know what we've all got in common though? Pigs in blankets. We've all agreed on that.
And
I bet you there's a few left in the night. You have a few more at night time as well. Brilliant.
In fact, my ex-missus's mum does. Have you had that Coca-Cola ham?
Yeah, I've had that.
Oh,
I've
that's
seen
good.
that.
On butter.
The gammon thing.
Yeah, that is delicious.
Slow cooker.
It's slow cooker, yeah.
Oh, you on the butties, Boxing Day, heaven.
Don't like gammon, no me.
Do you know what I do? I plate up an extra dinner on Christmas Day, put it in the fridge, and Boxing Day I have it. What a treat.
No, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a fry-up? With your leftover Sunday dinner?
Fucking hell, I mean, this...
A fry-up?
What, with your fucking sprout juice?
Yeah. No, not juice, no. So you put everything in together, so you got your roasters, your mash, your sprouts, mash
like
it
bubble
all
and
up.
squeak kind of thing.
Oh, it's a bubble and squeak.
Yeah. Is that bubble and squeak?
Yeah.
I thought you were on about you were throwing everything in the fucking frying pan.
No, I am.
Like.
You fry it.
So all your cold stuff gets fried up again?
All your cold stuff the day after gets fried up again. It's almost like a big omelette, like a big Sunday dinner
You'll have
omelette.
an heart attack after that as well.
No, I love it, mate. Put loads of ketchup on that again as well.
Ketchup.
I tell you what. I
Boxing
bet
Day's
it's a
football,
bit
though,
gassy round his house on boxing. Everyone's like, fucking hell.
Everyone's gone home by then. It's just
Boxing Day's my Christmas day.
I love Boxing Day because
Boxing
football.
Day's my Christmas day.
Boxing Day's football.
His Christmas Day is unbelievable, by the way.
My Boxing Day.
Yeah, tell us about your Christmas Day. Go
What's
on.
your Christmas Day?
See my kids in the morning, do the presents,
Lovely.
and then I'll go have a bit of
Very normal up until now.
Yeah, then have a bit of food at my mum's house.
Standard, still normal.
Standard, yeah.
And then I'll get me Christmas jammies on and I'll be in bed watching all the TV about 5:30, 6.
What the
That's where it goes
fuck?
tits up.
Yes.
Who gets in bed on Christmas Day at 5 o'clock?
Because Christmas Day, again, it's like obviously I'm separated from my ex and stuff. So my Christmas Day, Boxing Day, so all I've done is flipped it one day. It's not. I don't fucking believe in Father Christmas. I'm not going to start crying on Christmas Day.
Whoa! Kids are watching.
But literally,
Aaron and Alicia still
Boxing
believe.
Day.
Bloody hell.
Boxing Day is my
Ruined
Christmas
it.
Day, so I have everyone with me on Boxing Day, and that's it. 26 is just different to 25th.
And he said cabbage juice is weird. Fucking in bed at 5 o'clock.
He's
Christmas
flipped
Day.
the
Didn't say
days round.
5. I said 5:30, 6.
He said 5
Fucking
before.
I always throw 6 in.
He's thrown half an hour. He's thrown half an hour.
Crazy bastard.
I'm going mad.
No, that's
Actually going with a fucking eggnog.
Let me tell you
An
something.
eggnog and a wank. Merry Christmas.
I hope my mum's not watching.
With his pyjamas still on.
Oh, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. No, but literally, like we were talking about it before. Christmas for us, on a serious note, because I don't remember ever having a normal Christmas from the age of 17
No, we didn't.
to probably, I don't know, 36, 37.
Because of
football. So
playing the game,
It's not,
yeah.
it's not now all of a sudden I've gone, I've had 30 years of this
To be fair, you used to
amazing.
get 5 yellow cards. You used to have Boxing Day off quite a fucking lot. You,
No,
by
that,
the
not
way.
every year. That was like every other year. That
Timing was
I'd have
perfect.
to wait and see what the Christmas on
So
that.
we were playing away Boxing
that's
Day.
it, yeah. Be on the beach in June when the fixtures come out and I go, that work out my bookings. But literally, it's not like you've had like 30 years of this amazing Christmas. We had obviously the most important for me Christmas is the kids. I used to hate leaving the kids on Christmas and I would go to training for 2 hours and you go away.
I used to quite like it for a couple of hours.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. No, I didn't mind the evening time when knowing the family's all at your house and it gets
So
like
you
5
say you had to do a little training session on Christmas Day?
This morning, you get it. So
It's
it's
either they used to
Either
leave the
afternoon
morning.
sometime.
Sometimes we did it at night time and travel to where we play. A lot of the times we trained at Old Trafford.
if it was at home,
Christmas Day?
6, 7 o'clock Christmas night.
if it's an away game, you train at Old Trafford, then you get on the coach and you go away.
Yeah.
So away games are actually better for us at Christmas because you
Used
have
to
all
quite
day with
enjoy
your
that.
family.
Yeah.
Usually it'd be
Yeah.
the kids would get up at like 7 o'clock anyway. So you do your presents. You'd have to get into training for 9:30. So you'd be leaving the kids. You go and do your stuff. You go back. You'd have food.
Yeah.
And then you go to the hotel.
Well, most of the time they let you have the morning with your kids.
Did they tell you, like, Luke, don't eat this, don't eat that, or can you do what you want Christmas Day?
I just exactly the same, but just not as much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd eat a full Christmas dinner. I'd have a little bit of. I love a cheese board on Christmas, mate. I didn't say that, did I? I love a cheese board, mate. Love a cheese board.
That's very
You're a
posh.
chocolate. No, you're a chocolate
That's
guy.
posh as
No,
well, isn't it?
you like chocolate, don't you? And shit,
Yeah, chocolate,
sweets and
You know
stuff
what I
like
like?
that.
A cheap trifle.
Oh, I love trifle.
Oh,
don't
a
you?
couple of lady fingers in the bottom. Cheap trifle, hundreds and thousands on top. And was it just dream topping?
When you say cheap trifle, do you mean the ones you make out the box?
No, I'm on
making
about
them.
what you
Just
have
when
on
you
the
buy-
shelf at Tesco's,
Yeah.
wherever.
Have you had the Marks and Spencer's like?
Oh,
He fucking
Them
keeps throwing
trifles.
Mark Spencer. Have you got a deal with him and left me out this?
Oh, sorry.
There's a deal going on here with these two and they've
I've
fucking
got to
left me
say,
out.
the Marks and
They are
Spencer's
fucking
love is very
unbelievable.
strong on here.
Best Christmas song, best Christmas film.
Oh, I don't know.
Christmas song, I think.
Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't get people up and at them that.
Fucking does where I'm from.
No, it's you've got to go Slade, Merry Christmas, everyone.
That's a
That's
good
like
one.
just instant. Everyone knows.
Yeah,
Or
that's a good
Mariah
one.
Carey, all I want for Christmas is you.
And I'm going. I always say either The Holiday or Nativity. Have you seen Nativity? It's the funniest. You must have seen Nativity. No, but you
He
must
goes
have-
on about us with Marks and Spencer's. He fucking mentions the holiday. He's been mentioned that since we
fucking hell.
started podcast.
I know you're fucking in it.
He's obsessed with the holiday.
Cameron Diaz.
I know, yeah. Do you know what? I'd like to see over Christmas. I want a little picture of you both. I want that lit in your house,
Not a
and I want
problem.
you knocking up a little candle there.
I know, mate, you want
and
one of-
everyone walking when you've got the sprout juice on the go like that in the kitchen. I don't even know what flavour
You'll
it
need
is.
it like that with all the farts from your fucking
Yeah,
cabbage
it's,
juice and all that.
It's a calm and quiet place.
Yeah. Remember when they came on the scene, Yankee candles, it was like, oh, these are posh.
Yeah, that'll be on all day Christmas Day, Paddy. From the moment I get up.
Love that. We like that. Nice and bonny.
I'm not being funny now. I'm very grateful, but why have I got to make my own and he gets one ready fucking made? What's that about?
Well, I'm not
is that because you're M&S crew?
You're more cultured than me. Nick.
No, and also we did 10 minutes on fucking wax melts and making them how brilliant it is. I thought, right there, yeah, get that. Let's see the proof in the
Christmas
pudding.
Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. Pick you one.
New Year's Day and New Year's Eve can get in the fucking bin for me. I've never been a fan.
No.
You go out, you get ripped off left, right, and centre by every pub and club you go in. Taxi drivers are trying to shaft you with a bill. Everyone, it's
tickets
just
to get
horrendous.
in places. Yeah,
it's horrendous. I'm leaf out of your book here. New Year's Eve, I record the fireworks going off in London, and I'm in bed at 10.
Why do you record the fireworks going off?
I like seeing them day after.
Same fucking every year. It's the same fireworks every single year. They go.
Record the fireworks. That's
the
fucking
fireworks,
weird.
Lads,
that is weird.
I don't know if you've seen it. It's a fucking 30-minute firework display. It's absolutely world class.
I don't like fireworks.
I like fireworks, but 30
fireworks
minutes, fuck me, that's painful, isn't it?
Well, you watch it on the telly. It's everyone's there at the Thames. I like that. I just
you
don't
can do
want
it
to
anytime you want now. You know that, don't you?
So you're a Christmas Day, aren't you? Then basically, what
I
you're
love
saying.
Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas. Do you know what the best
Boxing Day?
I love Christmas Day and Boxing Day for different reasons.
One of the reasons I like Christmas Day and Boxing Day is, no one's knocking on your door. It's the one day DPD aren't turning up. Fucking people, mates, relatives. No one's. You're in, and that's that. And I love the thought that pretty much most people are all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
On various different levels, but you're doing the same thing, aren't you? And
Christmas
I love
Day is
that.
family, and Boxing Day, it's just football all over for me.
Do you know what I used to
Football
like
in
doing
the pub,
on
Boxing
Christmas Day as well? It's a bit weird, this bit stalkerish. I used to get up on a Christmas Day and I'd go out for a little walk.
Yeah,
but I used to like walking around the streets looking through people's windows.
That's fucking hell.
No, it's weird. No, because I used to love that. It made me feel warm when you see like...
Why?
Because everyone's doing the same. You see a train, the kids are doing the...
Yeah,
and you just walk past.
walking, so you're not doing the
No,
same,
I'm doing it when I get home. But what I'm saying is, I was just a little half hour and I go, oh, look at this, it's nice.
You know, I used to like it. It sounds that you don't see the kids out on the bikes no more at Christmas Day.
I know,
You
yeah.
don't see
I used
them.
to love a
see them on
BMX.
Oh, yeah.
A wheeler.
Yeah.
All out on your making
I
little
got
ramp.
a BMX for Christmas and I thought it's the best thing I ever got, right? The best thing I ever got. I found out about 3 hours later it must have been fucking the worst BMX my dad could ever have got me, because I did one stunt on it, it snapped in half, completely broke like that in half. No, the crossbar completely snapped in half.
Yeah, what stunts did you do on a BMX? Remember what they were called?
Bunny hop. Bunny hop. Kick out. Endo.
360s.
Endo.
360s.
And then we made a ramp in the back. I jumped.
The ramps, yeah.
We had all the mates lying down. I landed on the last one.
I did that. Yeah.
Landed on the last
Do you know
one.
what? I should have forgotten out that with kids now. Building
Bikes,
ramps.
yeah,
Building
remember
ramps.
ramps, yeah.
We used to go out, get
Did
a
you have
couple of
mushy
scaffolders
grips?
boards.
Mushroom grips.
Mushy grips.
Stump
Yeah.
pegs. Remember stump pegs at
on
the back?
Yeah.
Did you never remember the things where you put them on it sounded like a motorbike when you revved it?
No,
Then you put a car in the back.
You just put a carton in your back.
Car in the back
I used to
wheel.
do carting in the back wheel, but it'd take all the rubber off your tyres after a while. I used to love a skid as well.
Skid.
I used to love a skid. I tell you what, I honestly think our age, we had the best era for being kids.
Yeah.
Out playing, having fun.
You had no choice. Your mum and dad used to make you get out of the house.
Yeah.
The only time they got a bit of peace and quiet,
I
wasn't
love
it?
going to Banana's house.
Did you ever play Kirby?
Christmas Eve, I used to love Kirby all the time.
I used to love playing Kirby.
I had a great street for Kirby.
Oh, it's fantastic. And if you caught it, you could get a bit closer.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Double
Kirby.
points in it, and then you get
Double
to the you get to the
points.
middle.
Yeah, I love Kirby. Brilliant. He's obviously not a fucking fan. The Christmas episode, we did the presents bin, but our fantastic crew. Got a Secret Santa stuff. Here we go.
I mean, we've not gone.
Nice of your nan lend us the bag as well, lads.
It's stained to fuck, lads.
It's a nice little bag. It's a nice little bag.
Right, hang on.
It's better than the Iceland bag, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's have
Have
a
you got
look.
names on?
Paul
Thank you.
from Secret Santa.
Very light. Oh, that's
Fucking hell, he's got two him.
I reckon one of them's a Turkish delight.
There's mine. Here
Are
we
we opening it
go.
all together, lads? Are we opening it all
Let's
together?
open them. Here we go.
There's two Turkish delights in there. I can feel them.
They are a bit squishy, aren't they? We got Oh, for the cramp.
DP. Oh, got a nice lovely That's going next to the bed. That's going next to the bed.
See it like that. Pack of 3, but there's only 2.
Dude, that's
Oh. Do you know it's nice that they take notice, don't they?
Yeah, it's lovely. Thank
Nice
you.
that.
Thank
you very much
for that.
Thanks very much, boys.
Cheers. What's this one?
And if the people from Deep Eat are watching, again with more sponsors, Deep Eat and Marks and Spencer's, Golf Superstore, Clubhouse Golf.
Got me card, got me Tyson.
What's that? Oh, is that tea?
What's that?
Oh, yeah. The island of tea. All right. So,
What's that?
is this not for Paddy?
That's for you.
Is it?
Go your Turkish delight.
Oh,
Oh, right. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Thank you.
What do you mean?
Well, you did the story about your
Yeah.
tea, didn't you? Don't stir it and all
Don't
that
stir
shit.
it.
On
Oh,
a
yeah.
Friday night, I used to have a cup of tea and a Turkish delight.
Right, so Boxing Day, very exciting because it's never happened before this. The good, the bad, and the football are taking on the overlap in a Christmas quiz. It'll be available to watch on YouTube on Boxing Day, and a gift has been sent over for Nicky.
Oh,
Man,
another one.
this ties into the quiz.
I've got an idea what this could be.
From heavy that.
Are we allowed
Weighty,
to?
innit?
Are we allowed to have a guess what it's about? I reckon it's something to do with Pictionary.
Oh my God! If it is,
Pictionary.
Let's have a look.
Pictionary without pictures, Nicky played.
let's have a look. And I'll
Marker
tell you what,
pens or
this
some
is,
drawing pens.
you'll have to watch this on Boxing Day if it is,
Yeah.
because that is so controversial.
It's a good effort, though.
Oh.
What is it?
Drawing for dummies.
Oh, very good. Very good. Who sent that?
Don't say why this has been got for Nicky. You've got to watch it on Boxing Day, and I'm telling you now, you'll be fizzing.
I'm not being funny, but the person on their team who was doing the same thing could probably have the same book.
Probably has with a bit of
Do you know
luck.
what I mean?
Yeah, but to be fair to that other person,
He tried.
They put a couple of fucking
He didn't say
things on
pass
the
14 times.
No, he didn't know, and throw his marker at the fucking board and walk off, leaving us all in the shit. But anyhow, we're over that little round. That's the end of today's The Good, The Bad and The Football. We hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and don't forget you can see us all taking on the overlap on Boxing Day on YouTube. God bless you.